I'm joined with the director of the Nowra Player's new show, Avenue Q. Alyson, welcome. Tell me a bit about Avenue Q.
Avenue Q is a lovely homage to Sesame Street that we all grew up with as children. But you have to imagine now, as we've grown up, we now have the characters who have grown up, they've finished uni and they're trying to find their purpose in life. And really, what do you do with a BA in English when you finish?
Now, these puppets look absolutely astounding. The costume department must have put a lot of effort into producing these.
Well, that's one of the wild things with Avenue Q. The performers are actually these lovely creatures and puppets and monsters. So when we put Avenue Q forward, it was how do we make these? So we've actually been very lucky and we've hired over $60,000 worth of puppets on stage by one of Australia's premier puppet makers.
Now, where else have these puppets been?
Well, these puppets, other than starring here in Nowra, have been very famous. They've actually been on Broadway with Avenue Q, with the actual show's creators. They've performed in Melbourne, in Sydney, and now here in the Shoalhaven.
Just with regards to those puppets, I mean, for someone like me who's not a puppeteer, I mean, I just imagine sticking my hand up it and using my hands to move its mouth. Are they that simple to use?
No. Oh, I wish it was. What you've actually do, it's not only just moving your hand at the right time, but it's making sure you're looking at the same direction as what the puppets are, to make sure that when you're talking to somebody with a puppet, that you're actually looking at the puppet's eyes, which I'm doing at the moment, is looking across your shoulder. It's what we've, in the green room, you actually see people looking across each other rather than looking at people's eyes. But we're only up from the waist up, so you also then have to learn how to move your legs at the same time, what you do with your other hand, how you walk, so the puppet has to reflect that. So there's a lot of skills that goes into place, as well as singing and dancing.
Now, is it true that one of the puppets is worth around $5,000?
Yeah, one of our puppets, I don't know if you can see him, is called Trekkie Monster. Now, Trekkie's a very interesting character. He's made his money through the internet, and he's made of Mongolian yak fur and ostrich feathers, and we have 3 of those, and they're about $5,000 each.
Now, if it's okay with you, I might actually bring 2 of the cast members of Avenue Q in. Who we got here? Actually, I might just get going because it's going to be closer here for me. That's great, guys. Okay, who have we got?
Hi, I'm Kate Monster.
What do you think of the show, Kate?
Oh my gosh, it's so great. Ali's such an amazing director, and I just love working with this guy.
You. Hi, I'm Princeton.
Kate, do you do much singing and dancing in this show at all?
Oh my gosh, like all the time. I'm like la 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 la. All the time. I just sing, sing, sing. It's awesome.
We live on Avenue Q. Here's your keys. Welcome to Avenue Q.